That left-hander, that really slow, like 100 and whatever degree one, you can't see that one either.
Okay.
So
That's
like,
annoying.
if I... Right, so... give me a sec, I will... Oh, I need to do... Can't remember how you spell this fucking track, and I don't like it either.
No, neither.
Give me a sec.
Alright, I've even
I
got...
think that's the
I've
right
even got wrench
spelling.
sport. I've honestly not turned this computer on since the last race last weekend.
That's fine. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't... It's just... Life is stupidly busy right now. I
Fine.
didn't think it could get
Alright.
this busy.
Right. Okay, right. So, yeah, right, okay. So, I will very quickly share my screen. You let me know if you can see this image.
Okay.
You see the track thing here?
One sec.
I'll open it in a new tab. Right, you see this?
Wait, one sec. Live, watch stream, yes.
Yeah. Right, so you see this,
Yeah.
so you can see the track.
Yeah.
Right, so it's basically from here at the start of the rut, so you can't see all of that. Then it's fine. Then it's this bit here between turn 9 and turn 10.
Ah, right.
That's also in the sun.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
Everything after that is everything other than that is fine. And I tested it at 7 a.m. after that. So it's between like 6 and 6:30 in the morning. Like that time. That's when the visibility's bad. Like after like when I got to 7 o'clock, like visibility was fine.
Okay.
So it's like I don't know whether it's like the first 20 minutes or the first half an hour, but that's when the thing's bad. That's when the sun's like really in your eyes.
Okay. Thanks for finding that out then.
Yeah. So if it's a dry thing, it's half a psi front left down. Everything else is fine. If it's wet, everything's like 35 psi. That's easy.
I hope that does work then. I don't want to do that and be like...
I don't think... Well, it hasn't been patched if it doesn't.
I'm about to find out. Gosh, let's see how my driving skills are.
What does Jardier say? New meta in ACC, max pressure. It won't help in the rain itself if it's heavy, but it will help. It will help huge time when the track starts to dry up, or in light rain where your wets are getting too hot. Me and the team didn't figure this out, by the way, before you hate on us. So if it's not heavy rain, if it's only a light rain,
like now,
max PSI, it's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how my driving is though. To be honest, because
my driving's bad.
I have not. I've not been driving all the past couple of weeks, and because I'm not driving anymore except for these. Oh, this feels really weird to hop in the sim. Oh my. Okay, this is really ridiculous.
Remember to calibrate your pedals and stuff just in case.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna do... You're right, they're stuffed. I think I have to restart the game though.
Alright, well, we'll do it now, before...
Yeah, I have to. Oops.
Okay, well, what if the PSI is... You're addressing it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be at least 3 temps right there.
I hope so. Pedals. Alright, we try that again. Gosh, it's been so long I've literally got firmware available for this thing.
Why not?
I've never had that.
Why not, mate?
No, I'm honestly, it feels weird sitting in this simulator. I mean, partly because A, it's been a while, but also partly because I've been driving so many different cars because of work now. It feels so
Yeah.
weird to hop in them.
I have to admit, um, I know that like I don't know if that you consider this to be. I don't like if I go. I went from like I drive AMS2 and I really enjoy driving that, and I drive ACC and I struggle. I
Mm.
struggle so badly in this game.
It's weird because I got Revenge Sport last weekend and I gave it,
Yeah.
I did 5 laps around Monza, and everyone says they hated it, and I completely expected to hate it too. I drove and I'm like, I actually, there must be something wrong with me. I didn't mind it. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Fine.
I don't know why. I was like, this doesn't seem that bad.
They might have changed some stuff since then.
I'm gonna leave the pressures as they are just for now. Try it and then compare. Direct comparison.
Yeah, I was using 2.5 liters a lap, but that was in the dry.
Okay.
This is the last race of the season.
My pedals are still flickering. I've calibrated it. This is... How can I cannot get lucky with pedals. Oh, it's old Zandvoort.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't updated it. Yeah, okay, well, weather will be fine then. I think it'll be fine if we've got this Mac lap. Yeah, all that bit would have been like in the sun.
Yeah, thank God it's not.
Okay, throttle's pretty decent.
Oh, is it going to full
Throttle's
now?
going. Yeah.
Oh, it is too. Luckily, it's just the
Yeah.
brake was flickering before. It's not anymore, luckily. Hopefully it stays like that. I wouldn't be touching the brake.
You don't really touch the brake here, to be fair. You only touch it for like 3 corners.
Yeah, no, it's just I was off the brake before and it was flickering on like the Logitech
Don't
pedals
worry.
used to do.
Not flickering, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it stays like that.
Yeah, it's nice. Seems to be pretty good.
I just want to do
I have
like
to-
one lap and compare it.
I have to admit, I do not like the street.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, by the way, have you... No, wait, I think it's DLC.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh no, it's in the base game.
Luckily.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have an absolute treat when you drive the historic Kyle Army track, mate. You're gonna have an absolute treat.
I can't wait.
It is in the base game, so you don't have to worry about it. Just so you know, for the race weekend, practice is dry, quali is wet, and then race is dry. So,
Sweet. Have we got
There
a
we
date
go.
set already?
yep, it's the 10th of March, 1993. It's dry in the morning, it's wet at midday, and then it's dry in the afternoon.
Interesting.
I can't do it over the weekend, I have to do it over a single day. So practice will always be at 10 a.m. in game time, quali will be 12 o'clock in game time, and then the race will be 2 o'clock. Because generally speaking, the race is normally on in the afternoons.
Yeah.
I think it's, from what I heard, it was like Friday morning practice, so that's why I put it at 10 a.m. And quali is like just before.
Yeah, it used to be done all in the morning.
Around lunch. Yeah, it used to be done around lunch as well.
Yeah.
How's it feeling with the tyres?
Not bad, to be honest. It might be grippier, to be honest, even though it shouldn't be. I don't. Maybe I'm just more comfortable with the track, but it does not feel bad at all.
No worries. Good to know. I love how your dash is like red lights.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're too hot.
It's like this is really bad.
I think you'll find, mate, that Kunos can't program with tyres.
Shame.
Oh well. Sim racing exploits, they happen. Actually, this makes sense.
What's
I
that?
know this sounds weird. This thing makes sense, right? If you think about it, right? Wet tires are just slicks with grooves in. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens when they get hot? They lose their grooves. They just become slick tires. So all you're doing is literally transitioning wet tires into slick tires. So that's why they work really well in there. But it's hot. Okay, I now understand. Okay, I think I understand the physics exploit. It's weird, but yeah.
We're currently P1 somehow.
Weird. But yeah, I kind of get it. I understand what's going on. I think it's to do with making wet tires into slick tires. The game just can't figure it out.
It's a bit like Turkey F1 2020
Yeah.
when the intermediate I used sworn intermediate was much better.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, you're using just over 2.5 litres of that.
Oh.
Give it all you can.
How did it stall? I
Right.
wonder if anyone else
You
is
do-
doing it.
Probably some people doing it, sure. We're not going to be. We can't be the only ones.
Nah, can't be. Although then again, I didn't know about it except because I'm part of this team. Like otherwise, I'd still be running normal freshers. So I think this is fun. Told everyone.
Yeah, Well, to be fair, it was discovered like what, 2 weeks ago.
I had no
Yes,
idea.
Yeah, it was discovered. There was a wet race at Bathurst. Apparently, it was discovered there. Of course, it was discovered at Bathurst.
Everything's weird at Australia.
It's always upside down, mate.
Yeah, so the
Maybe it only
pressure's...
works in Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
maybe
just
the
thinking that.
pressure's only upside down, mate.
Yeah,
Over in Australia, you have to run the highest pressure. It's the only way it works.
exactly.
The old continent switch. As soon as you get out of the northern hemisphere, you gotta do the max pressures.
Yep.
Like that gag on The Simpsons where it's like, oh yeah, the Australian toilets flush differently.
Yeah, in reverse.
Yeah, it goes in reverse.
That actually does happen though. That is...
I know, but it's... I know, it's just silly though. Like, it's just water, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's just water. Okay, so the only thing I can think of now is we need to figure out what do we do if it stops raining. Do you want to stay on these tyres or would you switch to dry tyres?
Stay on these, I think.
Rightio. Yeah, because you can still run on the wet stuff and it'll be fine.
40 nerds!
Oh, good day, good day.
Alright, Stefan. You can stay in the if you want to stay in the wash chat, mate, you can stay in the wash chat.
You...
I came to stay.
Pardon, mate?
I couldn't find the marker board.
Only 15 people here today, that's a shame. Hoping for a bigger grid.
They're all scared of Joseph.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, as soon as they knew it was raining, they were like, oh, we ain't turning on.
Well, we were fastest in practice.
Well, we popped it at Misano, so that rained.
I know, we
Scared.
dominated in the wet.
Yeah.
They just have to stay consistent on the brakes and you're gonna win this easily.
You're forgetting where the track goes.
Bit left, bit right, bit straight, bit, that's it.
Very much.
It's like a really terrible road course.
Well, that seemed decent. Hard one. Hey mate, how you doing? Bit deep. Ah, stuff you. No, I want fresh tires. I need to take my dressing gown off as well.
Oh, they've at least 3 temps now.
No,
As you know, Stafford, the sim racing dressing gown.
no. When I get hot, my performance goes to rubbish. I'm not even joking. It's like completely. It's like 19 degrees here. It's not 14 and outside at the moment, but it's summer and it's 14 degrees outside, although it is 10:30.
Oh, look at you, mate. 14 degrees.
No, I'm trying to work on my car. I'm working on cars at work, and it's 14 degrees and it's summer. What gives? Australia, it's so messed up.
Mate, if we had 14 degrees in December, we'd be like, oh shit, the world's gonna end.
It's not usually like that here in Australia.
Sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's I'm in Australia. Summer's.
Yeah, you've got the old Christmas in July thing.
Yeah, we're opposite of the world.
Yeah. Everything's backwards over there, Stefan. You've got a really high ratcheting car.
Oh, I need to shut up and concentrate. I'm way too tired to talk and drive. Sorry.
Right. We'll serve a mute in for a minute.
I was quicker in practice.
There we go, we serve a mute in.
Oh, I'm on map 12. Bump the
Serve a
switch.
definite. good lap, mate. Well,
Slow car. Yellow flag, sector 3.
What a shopping session.
right. Fuel-wise, about
Please try to stay on the track.
96 litres in the car, and then 1 in the thingy afterwards. You want about 96 litres.
Okay, thanks.
That takes into account your lap time that you're doing. It also takes into account an extra lap plus the formation lap. Because I think the formation lap you start just before the last corner. It's got the short formation lap.
Alright, okay, one second, I'm gonna get shorts on, I'll be back.
But it comes as slippery. Watch your braking distance.
Boil it.
Okay, weather-wise, we're just going to stay wet, so no need to switch tyres.
One thing I don't know though is that maybe the wet tyre having that super high pressures may help when the track dries, or like when it's half dry. Does it destroy the tyre? Because it's now
Well,
a
it
long
would turn them
race.
Well, it would turn them into slicks, won't it?
Is it still going to be quick though? Like, will it last for an hour? I don't know.
If you're really concerned, you could swap the tyres halfway through if you're really worried about it. Like I say, you want, have you got your Motac stuff sorted?
No, I haven't. Thanks for reminding me. There it is.
You want about 97 litres in the car. And then 1 for,
Cool.
By the way, in the pit, you've
30 seconds.
got it to change to dry tyres.
Oh, thank you. Well, I shouldn't have to change tyres, but hopefully.
But just in case,
Yeah.
20 seconds.
change them to wet.
Thank you for reminding me, or telling me that.
I've got a feeling the guys in front may be doing the same thing we're doing. I reckon they're doing the same thing. Well, let's have a good last race of the
Go in
year.
double file.
Crushes 2-1.
I hope not.
Oh wait, no, it's not Rennie, so it's a good.
Thanks for
Because
the
they-
bout of confidence.
No, to be fair, you don't have another team driver in here, so they can't kill you. Like, I wouldn't be driving in this, First of all, I'm doing the time that Joseph's doing in the dry, let alone the wet. So I'd be like 10 seconds off the pace. I'd get banned.
Green light.
Lambo is gone.
Sure is.
Yeah, he was like 2 seconds quicker than everybody qualifying, so he's gonna disappear off into the sunset. Well, sunrise even.
Not if I can learn the track and get into a rhythm.
Well, if you can stay with him, we always have a chance.
Remember, I've got no practice and it's a wet race, so we'll see.
Well, you're pulling a gap on everybody behind you.
Then again, I am super tired, so you know.
Like I say, you're pulling away from everybody behind you. It's just this guy in front.
I want to take care of the tyres like usual, though.
That's fine.
Nail the understeer.
Other vehicles has been supposed yellow flag in sector 3.
Somebody's got to drive through behind you as well.
Copy.
Yeah, you're like 2 seconds ahead of everybody behind you. own race, mate. You're doing your own race.
That was a good lap until that final corner. Stuff me.
Well done, man. That's our fastest lap.
It's alright, mate. You're building a nice gap to everybody behind you. You're already 10 seconds ahead of them.
What's up?
We have overfuel.
Really?
Yep, by about 10 litres.
Okay. Whoops.
No, it's only because, obviously, if it was a dry race, you'd be like in the 1 minute, min 1 minute 30s. But because it's a wet race, we're in the 1 minute 40s. It's a slower race.
Ah, right, I see.
So we're about 2 and a bit laps over fuel. So we're about, well, like I said, we're about 10 litres over. So you literally do not have to, you can pit whenever, there's no rush. Also, you're up to 3 back markers, do be wary, they are all incredibly slow.
Okay, copy. Oh, funny. See, I want to talk, but I'm so I'm so extremely tired that I can't.
It's fine, don't worry about it, just race.
That's all I am doing. I want to talk to you, chill, but I can't.
It's fine, don't worry about it. The only thing I want you to do is just try and get past these back markers as clean as possible, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we are nailed on for second place.
Yeah.
At the minute, we are nailed on. As long as nothing like stupid happens, like the game crashes or you crash or whatever.
iTunes.
Even if iTunes popped up, you're like 43 seconds ahead of 5th place. You're like almost half a lap ahead of 5th. Oh, cool. They go on the racing line. Thank you. I was worried then. I thought he was going to dive to the right and get back on the racing line.
Yeah, I was as well. I slowed down
Like I say,
just to be safe.
like I said, you're 10 seconds quicker than this guy in front of you. You're going to be fine.
Hey, just let me pass.
Yeah. Two more back markers. They are fighting for position. They are just over 10 seconds off the road.
Thank you.
One spun. He went wide. So they've separated now. So it's just, oh, he's really struggling, whoever he is.
Oh, Damien Cruz.
Yeah, he's struggling massive. So he went wide on the last 2 corners. So I don't know if he's got something going on. But just be careful when you overtake him.
Will do. Oh.
Can't be grassing it, isn't it?
Ah,
Can't park there.
That's 3 corners.
Yeah, he's having a torrid time. A bit like that weather. Genuinely, if you keep at your pace, you might be able to come into the pits immediately, get it over and done with as soon as the window opens, and you may come out ahead of 3rd place.
Cool. Oh,
Because you're like 21 seconds ahead of them.
pit entry. Any chance you could quickly tell me how pit entry goes? It's on the straight, isn't it?
No, it's no. So pit entry is there's like a small chicane. There's a small chicane. There's a small right-left chicane, and it's just after that.
Okay. Do you enter the
Well, the
pit
pit-
lane from the track on the straight?
Yes.
Okay.
So what you do is on the last corner, you can practice it this lap, On the last corner, slowly drift to the right if you don't have a car in front of you. Just slowly drift your car to the right and you'll see like a tyre barrier. That's where just behind that tyre barrier is where the pit entry is.
Right. Thank you. Is it very sharp, the chicane?
I would say that it is reasonably sharp, yes.
That's it. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then the pit entry, I think, is roughly where the start finish line is, like where the line is.
Right.
But like I say, just be careful on it. I don't care if you lose a couple of seconds on pit entry, you've got time to spare.
Yeah, take a chill.
Yeah. Like I say, you've got this guy in front of you, and then you've got the McLaren back marker. But he's half a minute up the road, so you might not run into him.
We are the lead McLaren.
We are. We are. Like I say, I reckon this Lamborghini's did the same thing we are, and then he's obviously tweaked his car to go a bit quicker in the rain. And that's why he's doing 39s.
I can do 39, so just need to practice and not be so tired.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not driving hard at the moment, I'm literally just cruising. It's just kind of... We're not going to... At the start I was like trying to push to see what my pace was like relative to his, and it was still slow, so it's like...
Yeah,
nah.
just drove on.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, I'm just not going to really push, just drive around, just keep a gap going to the car behind.
Yeah. Keep the tires along.
Which is why I'm talking now.
Pit window will open end of next lap. That'll be the first lap you can get into the pits.
I don't want to come out in traffic, that's all.
Now you're 30 seconds. You're 30 seconds ahead of third place.
Yeah, and I'm in back markers as well.
Yeah. I think.
We should
I
be
think
good.
even if you. Yeah, I think you're gonna end up coming out in front of him. Or if you don't come out in front of him, you're gonna be like right next to him.
Yep.
So it won't even matter when they pit because you're just gonna drive straight past them.
Now, a thought just struck me. What if this guy in front has not filled up to the end? Like he's done a half tank, and then it'll take a longer stop.
Well, it'll take a 30-second stop.
Yeah, like he'll take a much longer stop to fill up with fuel. I probably
Whereas
should have been pushing until we know.
Well, we've overfueled, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like I mean, in this first stint, because we don't know what his strategy is, I should have probably pitted a box. No, I mean, should have. Yeah.
Oh, steady.
I should have probably kept pushing right up until he boxes and find out if he boxed for like 30 seconds or 3 seconds.
I don't think that he fueled.
Okay.
No, I think it's genuinely pace cars out.
Oh, we're just cruising at the moment. Just seal second.
Yeah, no, as soon as you have decent setup for rain, it can make such a big difference in pace.
Oh, a lot of it's driver at the moment. Like I'm running off a few hours of sleep, extremely exhausted, and I've not practiced. So I don't even, to be honest, I don't even really want to race. So there's a lot in me alone.
Yeah, see, so you're having a nice Sunday cruise.
A nice what, sorry?
Sunday cruise.
Yeah. No, I want to be in bed.
Man went to the beach.
Yeah, so drive faster.
That's not how it works.
Drive faster, you can get to bed quicker.
Yeah.
That's how it works in real life, not in a race though.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to drive quicker so that you do less laps.
Yeah.
So you can get a bit quicker.
Yeah, wouldn't you technically then need to drive more laps?
You want to
Yes, you
drive
would.
just. You want to drive just enough. You want to drive just quick enough so you do as minimum of laps as possible, and then get to the checkered flag with like. You want to basically just drive quick enough so that the checkered flag just appears as you're coming out the last corner.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Well, he hasn't pit, so.
I think we did that perfect at that pit entry. I thought
Yeah.
the pit entry was right here though at the line.
Yeah,
That's
fair
good.
enough.
Might have accidentally done
Normally
it perfectly,
it
even
is.
I was taking it easy.
Normally it's just before where the things are, the wall is.
Yeah.
The wall start. See, look, you're going to come out in front a second. There he is. There they are. And there you go, mate. You're second place now.
We're a whole pit stop ahead. Awesome.
You're a whole pit stop ahead. Do you understand how demoralising it is for those two guys?
Oh yeah.
They're trying their hardest, and you've done a pit stop, and you're still ahead of them.
Yeah. And they don't even realise I'm cruising.
Exactly.
I've been there, done that. I
They're
know.
pushing like crazy.
But yeah, Stefan, I think I've figured out what keeps causing my game to crash. Yeah, it's the AMD adrenaline stuff. Okay, so like, do you have NVIDIA or AMD graphics?
I have NVIDIA.
Okay, so you know how you've got the NVIDIA, is it Shadow Play? Or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
It's shit. Yeah, adrenaline
Is
is
it
just the basic
gaming
control,
experience? That's the one. NVIDIA gaming experience. That's the update thing.
Okay.
So you know like how when it runs you can press like alt in like whatever button and
Yeah.
it brings up video stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically AMD's got basically the same thing except for ours is called adrenaline.
Okay.
And I found out, I thought it was weird because when I play AMS2, if I don't have crew chief enabled, my game kept crashing. And it was really, and it was weird because every time I would get a message that's like, oh yeah, there's been a problem with AMD or whatever, like it can't do something or other. So I thought, oh, it's, I was talking to Stefan about it, and he was like, oh, well, maybe it's a graphic update, maybe it's, done something.
Yeah.
So I was googling it, and I was checking out, and I was just seeing if anybody else had any problems. And there was a couple of people that were like, yeah, our game crashes every now and then. They were like, okay, well, how did you fix it? And I was like, well, we updated it to the latest graphic driver and stuff. And I checked mine. Mine's up to date. The last one I had was like the end of November. And I check it every day.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, it can't be that. I'm like, it can't be that. And then some people have been like, actually, we found a way. What you do is you go into the games, and some of them you can actually disable the AMD adrenaline on the game.
Good, because that takes FPS as well.
Yeah. So basically, I have disabled AMS2. So when AMS2 runs, the adrenaline edition, the AMD adrenaline stuff doesn't work. It doesn't kick in.
Good.
Because I tested it last night. I just did LMP. I did the Brazilian LMPs at launch line. My game crashed, Stefan. The really slow corner before the village. The slowest corner on the track, that left-hander. I don't know what his name
What,
is.
the carousel?
Sorry?
No. This is before the carousel.
Where? What? Sorry? Oh.
Okay, so the corner after miss.
Yeah.
The really slow downhill left-hander.
Yeah.
my game crashed there. So I was doing, that was my first lap. It's not like I'd been driving around. That was literally my first lap, and it crashed, and that was within 3 minutes. I think it's like 3 minutes of a lap.
Yeah, it should be the SF is about 3 minutes.
Yeah, because I did the GP track as well. So it's about 3 minutes in. But
No, with GP that's way longer.
okay, like it's like 4 to 5 minutes in or whatever it is. But it crashed there. And so just now I was practicing Kyle Army. I did like 15 laps and I had nothing.
Me on the left.
And that's like over 20 minutes. So
I wonder if it's
it may have,
VRAM.
I don't know, but I've tested it. It didn't crash, and this is without running crew chief. So I just had it on bog standard AMS2. The only thing I did turn off was I turned off the grass detail because you don't fucking need that. Who needs that? Fucking grass. So we've turned that off. And so I think it may have solved my crashing issue, but I'm not sure. I will have to test again later.
Does it happen with any other sim?
No,
Okay, so it's just AMS2.
it's literally AMS2.
Oh, that's good, because that pretty much means it's not anything wrong with your GPU.
No, it fucking better not be. This thing's only like 6 months. Only like 6 months.
Usually, if you can't fix these kind of problems, usually the best thing's a clean install of the game.
But yeah, so we're going to be testing it in a bit and see if it crashes at the same spot again, or if I can get further into it. That's what we're doing. The LMP cars are actually really fun, by the way. They have DRS in the end. They also have like a weird burst boost thing. But yeah, I think I've solved it, Steph, and I basically disabled adrenaline to run EMS2. So that might have fixed the problem.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Like I say, we'll do some testing later. See if it crashes again. I hope it. Well, yeah, Joseph, we've done a thing for the league where you have to perform either just as good as your real life driver or do better.
Oh, so just because I picked Senna, now...
Yeah, you should.
You have to win 9 races.
You have to win 5 races out of the first 8, otherwise you have to swap to a different driver.
You are so
Because
cool.
If you'd have stayed as Gerhard Berger, mate, you'd only have to win 1 race. So you decided you wanted to pick hard mode for no reason.
No, you've done that just because I chose Senna.
No, I didn't realise that he'd won the first 4 races in the season.
Yeah, he won the first 4,
Yeah, but
then
it
lost,
didn't rock.
then placed second, and then won another one.
Yeah, he won like 7 races throughout the year.
About 9 total.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah, so you should have been Gerhard Berger, because Berger's best position was second.
Are we using realistic car performance then?
Okay, no, sorry, 7.
We
Well,
have
fair
realistic.
one.
We have realistic. We have like realistic AI performances.
Oh,
So like,
Senna
so
gets
for
the better
every-
car.
well, from all of the testing I've had the 2 Williams and the 2 McLaren near the front. Normally, for Tracy gets pole, which is realistic. He was very quick in the Williams. So yeah, the AI has been the AI is performance based, so in theory, the better AI should always be near the front of the track.
Okay.
Yeah, so Stefan is Thierry Boutsen, so Stefan only has to finish 6th once in the first 8 races.
Literally, I only have to get a single point in the first.
I am Alex Caffey in the footworks. I literally just have to qualify for a race.
That is bullcrap.
But
You did this after I
to be
chose
fair-
Senna.
But no, I was gonna. Well, this is your fault. You should. If you could.
You didn't
listen,
tell me.
Right? Right, listen. Okay, I'm telling you now.
It's a bit late.
No, there's still like 3 weeks to go. We are in the quote winter testing period, so shut up. Okay, but this is a winter testing nonsense where like driver swaps happen. So you can very easily swap. You can stay as Gerhard Berger. You don't have to. But no, because my guy never qualified for a race until like the end of the season. Mine is different. I have to qualify within like realistically, there's 24 drivers. Take out pre-qualified. I say I have to qualify. Oh, the Windows is back. I have to qualify within. I have to qualify at least within the top 20.
Okay.
So for the first race, I'll be fine. But the AI after that, I don't know because I don't want to test. I'm only testing the first race to make sure it works. After that, everything's going to go chaos. So I might qualify for Kyle Army, and then I'll be at the back of the grid for every other race. I don't know yet.
Oh, my push to talk doesn't
Yeah,
work.
no, you've got time. You don't have to be in a McLaren. You can be in whatever you want.
Anyway, yes,
You've
I'm
got
doing well,
time.
thanks, mate. How are you going?
You know, it's not formal. It's only formal after we've done the first race. As soon as you've done the first race, that's it. You have to be that driver for the first 8 races. And if you underperform, you have to swap to another driver because you've been
Can you
fired
still
for
hear me, by the way?
underperforming. Alright.
I've lost my push to talk.
So, if you want to stay as Senna, you stay as Senna, mate. But I've got a feeling by the British Grand Prix you're going to be in a new team.
What's my
Why
push
don't you
to
going to
talk?
end up being in a Ferrari? You'd be in a shitbox with the rest of us. How about that? You can be Jean Alesi. You can retire from every race, mate, for the rest of the season.
No.
Stefan, is Jean Alesi like statistically the worst Ferrari driver just because of all of his retirements, even though it's not his fault? Is he the worst?
Ah, now you can hear me. Right?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I went to push to talk, but it didn't have a keybind. So you were saying stuff and I wasn't responding. Well, I was, but you couldn't hear me.
No, no. Well, like I say, mate, you're going to be in a Ferrari by about the British Grand
No,
Prix.
no, 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 absolutely
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Oh yeah, mate, if you win 5 races out of the first 8, then fair play. At that point, you deserve the championship. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll
If-
see.
No, our car, so I'm in the McLaren, which I
Yeah.
believe is the best car, right? In real life.
Well, it won the championship, but I would argue that probably the Williams was better, but it had reliability issues.
So technically I should be I should have the fastest car, right? Do I, though?
You should be in the points every race, unless you get a mechanical failure. Oh, and by the way, mechanical failures will be on, by the way.
Good. I want that realism. That was deep.
Oh yeah, so Stefan, are you going to punt him to make sure his engine blows?
Sorry, what? I'm doing some race control stuff on the side.
I said, are you going to punt Joseph so that his engine gets terminal damage at the start?
Sure.
So he has to drive in like a Ferrari or something.
That's the thing though, you have to punt me because you'll be behind me. You'll have to punt me just to damage me.
Oh, Stefan doesn't give a shit. Stefan only has to finish 6th once. There's like 7 other races, mate. He can put you at Kyle Army.
Yeah, that's the mindset of a failed racing driver.
No, I asked you, Stefan. I said, is John Lacey technically like the worst Ferrari driver because of all of the retirements? I know he was really good, but isn't he like
Yeah,
one of the worst
statistically,
drivers?
I think he is.
Statistically, isn't he like one of the worst?
Yes.
Because he never won a championship, he didn't win many races, and he retired a lot, even though he had a terrible car.
Oh. Talking on the last training. Yeah, he
Wait,
pretty much every race he competed, he retired.
He did finish.
The worst driver with the worst points is Ludovico Scaviotti.
I sneezed and I went off track.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, why is Joseph dabbing in the grass?
I just sneezed, so I just drove off track.
He
You can see where I'm going.
went off track and went,
So
got 40 seconds, I'm fine.
Yeah, thank God.
No, but like, isn't John Lacey like one of the worst ones?
well, looking at his accomplishments, right? 79 Grand Prix for Ferrari, 91 to 95.
Yep.
He won a singular Grand Prix.
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you which one he won. It's probably okay. I'll rule it out. What I can rule out, it won't be Monaco, it won't be Monza, and it won't be Imola because Ferrari never used to finish those races.
Yeah. I need to sneeze again.
Well, do it on the straight.
I can't.
I was gonna say because the Ferrari for some reason would always retire in an Italian race. I don't know why.
Then have a guess. I can tell you it was 95.
95, right?
Austria.
Okay, right. No. 95, right? Who that could win was a lot.
95 there was no Austria.
That's embarrassing.
Austrian Grand Prix wasn't Austria like 97?
Yes. No, 98. No, 97. Yeah, 97.
Yeah,
It's the first time they ran again.
Yeah, that was the short because that's the more traditional layout.
No, 97 was still the long, I think.
Wasn't it still the long one?
I think.
Yeah, you still there?
No, I don't think it was. I think it had the long straight.
I just don't know.
I think 97's the one where they changed it when they did the track design change.
Let me have it.
I think 97. I think 97
When
is
did we change? Yeah, so sorry, yeah, 96
Yeah.
was the layout change.
Okay, right. John Lacey, 95. Well, he didn't win Monaco. He wouldn't have won Monza, and he wouldn't have won Imola.
Was it Germany?
No, that requires speed. That's not what a Ferrari has.
95 Germany he DNF'd.
What's
Just like he did in 94.
Okay, 95. Well, what could he have? He could have maybe won Suzuka.
Not Adelaide. Nah.
Not Adelaide.
Nah, it wasn't Adelaide.
So it could be Suzuka. They didn't race in America, but he could have won Canada.
European Grand Prix?
Canada?
By the way, Suzuka 95 he retired.
Was it Canada?
It was Canada.
Oh, you got it. Wait, is that when Mansell's engine blew up on the last lap or something? No, that's not it.
No. Mansell wasn't
Oh
on
my
the grid
gosh.
anymore. Mansell was fully gone by then.
That was a stupid mistake.
I was gonna say Mansell was like
I looked at this.
93
Yeah, that was earlier.
because I think they won. I think it was because Frank Williams had like a weird. Oh mate, early 90s Williams is like the weirdest thing ever. Because he wants Senna, but Senna had already agreed to drive for McLaren. Then he wanted Then he wanted Senna and Prost, but Prost had it in his contract that his teammate could not be Ayrton Senna. Then he wanted Nigel Mansell to come out of retirement for one season in '93. Then he had Damon Hill, but then he didn't want Damon Hill, and he wanted and then he fired Damon Hill in '96 when he won the World Championship, which is like the weirdest season. Yeah, with
That's
early
crazy.
90s Williams is just like all over the place with like, he wants Senna, he wants Mansell, he wants Prost, he doesn't want Hill, he doesn't have a choice, he has to have Hill. Like, no, it's all over the show. But yeah, John Alesi, one win in like 4 years is like really bad. But then he had a really bad car, so can't blame him. John Alesi.
Yeah.
He had a really bad car, like it's just known to break down. But do Ferrari fans still like him or not? That's the thing.
I believe so.
Sean Lacy? Yeah, he is quite like.
I was gonna say.
I mean, let's be honest. Sean Lacy nearly won. He nearly won 3 races. In '95 as well.
Just a reliability.
Sean Lacy won the Canadian Grand Prix. Lacy also nearly won the European, Italian, and Japanese Grand Prix, only being passed by Schumacher with a few laps to go in the former, and retiring with a wheel bearing and dry shaft failure in the latter 2 respectively.
Yeah, that's
it's not like he could have won more races, but the car just was that.
The car was so bad. That early 90s Ferrari is like an absolute dog box of a car. Like, if it could break down, it would find a way to break down. You could look at it and it would fall apart.
Which just makes it more impressive that he won the Canadian Grand Prix.
To be fair though, that Ferrari does look actually really nice. That early 90s Ferrari looks really nice, but if you look at it with any other eye apart from disdain, it just falls apart. Like the wheels just fall off on it. It's such a weird car. And Joseph's gonna have to drive that halfway through the season.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are not winning 5 races. It's not happening.
Who says?
Probability.
Probability.
Wait,
stuff.
it is
Math.
really funny. Even though Sean Lacy retired in 8 races that season, he still placed ahead of Gerd Berger.
Oh man.
But Berger was already way past his prime in 95.
Maybe to save embarrassment, I should switch to Gerhard Berger.
I think you should do.
Yeah, I will.
I
I am going
think
to.
you should.
I'm not going
Alright,
to
there
practice.
Okay, I will swap it back.
So yeah, Sean Lacy technically the worst Ferrari driver.
He's like
But-
the modern one, yeah.
Carlos Sainz is on a good way to change that.
Almost he's doing his best.
He is right now sitting at 65 Grand Prix and 2 wins, which makes it a quote of 3.08%, where Sean Lacy has 1.27.
Although Carlos is yeah, I don't know. This is where statistics get all statistics. What the hell? Statistics. This is where statistics get all crazy because like you look at Carlos's performance and he's not as bad as the statistics say. Like he's not as quick as Charles usually, but he's always right behind him, ready to. He's nearly as good as the car. You know.
I mean,
Like
I think.
alright, so purely statistics, right? I'm not even gonna talk about
yeah.
World Championship points in this because that's just doesn't make sense to compare Sean Lacy's 91 to 95, 121 points versus Carlos Sainz 21 to 23, 610 and a half.
Yeah, it's a different.
we have more races.
That makes no
different
sense.
points.
But just you can look at the Grand Prix versus Grand Prix win statistic and also the best World Championship position, and it's just Carlos Sainz is right on track to be the next Shore Lacy because, as said, he has a quote of 3.08%
Imagine being
of
the next
race
John.
wins. But also his best World Championship positions right now is twice the 5th place, which is exactly what Sean Lacy did as well.
Okay.
Imagine being a Ferrari driver thinking you're going to be the next Alan Prost. In reality, you're the next John at least. You're like,
And
"No,
also
I'm a
Charles
wrong
Leclerc,
Frenchman."
Charles Leclerc also isn't that far away from all of
not.
that because with 102 Grand Prix, 102 Grand Prix and 5 wins in them, he's at a quote of 4.9%. So he's only 1.8% better than Carlos Sainz.
I think you would appreciate this, Stefan. Carlos Sainz Jr. has the same look as Carlos Sainz Sr. I think they're just as lucky/unlucky as each other. Like, they should win more, but they just don't. You know what I
In
mean?
saying that, Carlos was the only non-Red Bull to win this year, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And funny that Lewis Mercedes, what was it? I don't know, the first time the British anthem has not been played since 1952 or something.
Yeah, in a Grand Prix. Yeah.
That is a very interesting statistic.
You want to hear a different, also very interesting statistic?
Sure.
In MotoGP, since the first ever race in 1952, it was the first time that nobody won back-to-back Grand Prix.
Wow.
It
That
finally
it never happened in all of the history of MotoGP that there wasn't a driver that won 2 races back-to-back.
What? That is insane.
It never happened. This year was the first year ever that happened.
Wow.
just shows the parity of the field, I guess.
But hey, I'll give you another thing about Ferrari. Top driver to have ever raced for Ferrari on win percentage.
Kimi
It's gonna be either
Räikkönen or Schumacher.
It's going to be no, because
Kimi-
Schumacher, because 95, because in 96 Schumacher, that was the first year, and they were really bad in 96. So that's like 16 races where he wouldn't even. That's like 10 races right there he didn't win.
That's true.
Like-
Builds up the bottom from Ferrari.
Yeah, 97 he got disqualified from the season, so I don't think that counts.
Massa or Alonso? No, not Massa.
97.
Alonso?
97 he got disqualified, but I don't know. if it
I
counts.
don't know how 97 works.
They might not account for it because, like I say, he got disqualified from the championship. But they might have just they could have just said, well, we'll take the wins, we'll take the races out of it, just minus 16 races. But it won't be Schumacher.
Kimi?
It's certainly not Barrichello. It's going to be an old Ferrari driver. It's going to be like somebody.
Someone I
It's
don't
going to be
know.
something weird, it's going to be like Luigi something like.
Lauda?
Giuseppe. No. Thank you.
Who
Oh,
is it?
Al Rigazzoni or something weird like that. Play Rigazzoni.
Who is it? Tell us.
Clay Regazzoni is one of the worst drivers. So you're on the wrong end of the.
I know, but he's Italian. They're not going to hate him.
Clay Regazzoni is fucking Swiss, you idiot.
Oh, is he? I thought he was. He has such an Italian name.
Yeah, because he's from the Italian part of the Swiss.
Ah, you see.
Ash, you're a better engineer than a statistician. No,
So,
I'm just
best
thinking-
ever. So obviously this is a little bit skewed here because you also have drivers that barely raced
gonna
for
say, it's
Ferrari
gonna be
and
funny in
won
like-
races.
It's going to be
But-
like somebody in the 1950s that did one race, won it, and then fucked off.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
See, there's not a single Ferrari driver who only raced once. They all have a couple of them.
Oh, it's
Go on,
only-
But
tell
no.
us the stat. Tell us the stat. Who is it?
But no, obviously it is the GOAT that has ever raced Ferrari. It is obviously not Michael Schumacher, it's Alberto Ascari.
Oh, of course.
27 races between 50 and 54, 13 wins, that makes 48.50.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I knew it was going to be somebody early on.
Yeah, I didn't think of
Let's
that.
go see
That's a good height. That's a good
I was going to say, it wouldn't have been anybody from like 1970 onwards, because like back then they actually had more than Ferrari actually racing the stupid bloody races.
Second place, we do have a driver that skews things a little bit, but still a goat, but not normally associated with Ferrari.
Vettel.
It's 1956's Juan Manuel Fangio.
Oh, that's because, yeah, I know, but to be fair though, he started at, what, Maserati?
Yep. As at 1956, he did the season with Ferrari, 7 races, 3 wins, makes 42.86%.
Who's next?
Which also made him the world champion, by the way.
And also, to be
With
fair,
33 points, by the way.
back then, he didn't even have to like start in the car, he could just take someone else's car.
Haha! Yes, exactly, because at the Grand Prix of Argentina in 1956, Fangio had to retire his car. Moza came and Moza had to give him his car, and Fangio won. And how it worked back then is both Moza and Fangio got credit for the win.
Yeah, and to be fair, because he was in Argentina, he probably told him, if you don't give me that car, I'll get you shot.
Which is the funniest thing ever, because Joseph just won, and Luigi Musso, that's his only ever win, 1956 Argentinian Grand Prix, which he didn't even finish.
Yeah, back then when driver swaps was a thing.
I was listening to you and stuck behind a back marker, alright? I was just a little wide than I thought.
But yeah, third place, then comes Schumacher with 180 drives, 72 wins, makes exactly 40.00%.
So basically, he won 40% of the time.
Yeah.
Which is a mad stat if you think about it.
Yeah. Fourth place, you have Tony Brooks, another driver that skews it a little bit. 7 races, 2 wins in 1959. Which, by the way, meant he did win the championship that year. And then in 5th place, you do have Niki Lauda between 74 and 77, 26.32%.
Famously, almost got fired by Enzo Ferrari.
After Lauda in 6th place, you have Prost.
Have you ever heard that story, Joseph?
Nope.
Basically, the first time Niki Lauda went to Ferrari, he drove the car. And,
this is a shitbox.
Yeah.
Famously,
You can't say that. Why can't you say that? Because it's a Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Ferrari shitbox.
Yeah, so basically, it was Enzo. It was his son. I think it was his son Dino was translating.
Yes, it was
And he
Dino who
said-
translated.
And he said,
You can't
"It's
say that.
shit."
Fucking translate it.
Yeah, and he went, "It's shit." And he says, "You can't say that to my dad. It's a Ferrari." And then he said it in English to Enzo Ferrari. Went, "It's shit." And Enzo Ferrari just looked at him and went, "The fuck did you say, mate?" And he went, "Yeah, it's shit." And he goes, "What's wrong with it?" And he gave him a list of things that was wrong with it, and he told the engineer to fix it. And he goes,
Yeah,
if we fix this, how fast can you go? To about half a second. And he goes, "Okay, go half a second quicker, and if you don't, you're fired."
Oh.
yeah. If I remember correctly, it was a list with 15 things that they have to do.
Yeah, it was basically the entire front end of the car was gang. And he went like 8 tenths quicker, and then apparently Enzo Ferrari respected him after that.
Because I've seen that. Okay, because I've seen that in a movie, I think, like a clip. And
Yeah.
I thought that was made up. I didn't know where that came from.
No, that is nothing of that movie is actually made up,
Because it's a meme.
except for the racing scenes, which are a little bit strange because 90% of the time it's actually Brands Hatch.
What is that movie from anyway? I don't even know. I just seen a clip of it.
It's called Rush.
Rush, yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
the
the one
story
with Chris
of
Hemsworth.
Niki Lauda versus
Yeah,
a British dude.
James Hunt.
Thank you.
yeah. It was the season where James Hunt won the title.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, to be honest.
It's a decent film.
It's a great film.
a great car.
Just don't look too close at the venues they're racing at, because as at 9 times out of 10 it is Brands Hatch.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
And at one time they tried to sort of hide it by mirroring the image of Brands Hatch. And yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
But yeah, like Nicky Lauda came out and said, yeah, like all those stories did happen. I did tell Mr. Ferrari that yes, his car was a shit box. So apparently, also at one point he was like, he came to contract renewal because they paid him basically nothing, and he was like, "How much do you want?" And he went like 300,000 or whatever it was, and because that was how much. I think it was like one of the McLaren drivers was getting. They were getting like that amount of money, and that's what he wanted. He wanted just to be paid as everybody else was. And he told Ferrari, and then Ferrari told like his accountant, and he went, "How much is that in Italian lira?" And he went, and then apparently they told him, and he fucking slammed the phone down. He went, "I ain't paying you that. I'm not paying you that." And he's like, "All right, well, ask every other team how much they pay the drivers. You'll find out that that's reasonable."
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, also Enzo Ferrari and his lawyer met Nicky Lauda. Was it in Vienna or London? And he was like, "I've agreed to drive for somebody for a year." And he goes, and Enzo Ferrari goes, "We'll sort that out." When they first wanted him to drive for Ferrari, he went, "We'll sort that out."
Interesting.
Like, how are you gonna sort that out? And Enzo went, "We'll sort that out. I told you." So there was probably some backhanded deals or reps made somewhere.
Some killings probably.
Yeah,
Couple of bodies left.
the old mafia. But yeah, some of the fantastic Ferrari stories over the years are great. Like when they moved all the cars around so they could get certain race cars done, they just moved the empty shells around the factory to make it look like they made hundreds of them when they actually have. Porsche did it as well. Also, fun fact: a bunch of people that quit Ferrari went on to fund Lamborghini.
Oh.
Yep, there was a group of like 5 people that were harassed by, because Enzo's wife was like the secretary, and apparently she wasn't very good with people. Like she was like extremely bossy, and they came up to Enzo one day and they went, "Look, we want you just to sort this out because like we don't want to take any of this anymore."
Right.
And apparently four guys quit. Don't know if they ever got paid or anything. But yeah, they went to a tractor company called Lamborghini, and they started making sports cars there.
And so the rivalry began. Gosh.
I don't know. Is Lamborghini and Ferrari a rivalry, Stefan? I don't think it is it?
Of course it is.
Yeah, I know, but like, where do they meet? You know what I mean? Apart from in like GT3.
Yeah, GT3 earlier, they also obviously had the rivalry in Formula 1. They're now gonna have it again in the GTP class.
Which I will admit, I am looking forward to seeing that triangular cheese wedge of a Lamborghini. Of course it looks like a TIE fighter, it has to, it's a Lambo.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm extremely tired.
Bye bye.
My guy, you take care.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You too.
At
least we got.
the season on there. At least we finished the season on a good note.
Yeah, it's alright. It's second. It's not terrible. It's not a win though. So.
That's true, but can't win them all.
Wait, do we have finals next?
It's
Check.
I know they've got the grand final on.
Oh, the cash finals. Probably next weekend at 4 AM. Oh.
Top 36. Oh no, there's a 6th race, allegedly Monza. That's the.
Is that the cash final?
Cash finals Monza, and then there's the grand final at Ota, apparently.
I'm gonna say
I don't know if
4
you.
4 a.m.
Don't know if you. Well, we'll have to check whether you're added to the cash final or not.
No, cash final will be, yes, for sure. But it's the grand final I want to achieve.
Yeah, we should have been invited to it because we were the best in the Asian League and we came like 5th or something at Hungary ring, but oh well, we'll find out.
Yeah, at the moment, not in it.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
Should be though, because we're quicker than what's his name? IPEC. He's in there.
Yeah.
We beat him last. Florence. Anyway. Gonna go to bed. I'll catch you guys some other time. We'll sort
Alright,
out
you take
this AMS. When I'm on holidays, I will sort out this AMS too, and I look forward to it because that will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, like I
cannot
say,
wait.
it's literally all you have to do is literally change one file.
Yeah, I'll do that a little later. I'll sort that out a little later.
You can either overwrite it or you can manually edit it. If you need to manually edit it, I can tell you where the thing is. So it's fine.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
And I can tell you what you need to change.
Awesome. Thank you. Will do. Alright. See you, fellas. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
Take care. See ya.
Bye.
Cheers for watching. Night.